Hello dear viewers, welcome to our weekly TV program Faith and Astrology. Thank you very much for your kind attention and your calling and your sending messages about astrology and the messages of the planets and the transits. So today we are going to talk about the transits in May. What are they saying to us in May? And the new moon we will talk about, and also full moon as well. First we are going to talk about Mercury and the Venus. These two planets are going to be these two planets are going to be in Aries in May. So Mercury, as you know, is the wisdom, and the Venus is symbolizing the love and the emotions as well. And when they are in May, when they are in Aries in May, this is going to be a message about love and the logic are going to be together, and we are going to be much more logical, and we are going to think much more logically in May. And what are the Esma al-Husna of this situation to strengthen this position? For the Mercury al-Alim, for the Venus al-Vedut, these names are going to be great in this period. On the 1st of May, the Mercury and the Saturn, they had a very hard angle position, and so we have to be careful before we start talking these days, and before we start working, and before we start talking, we must think very well. We mustn't be stubborn and a very insisting person. This is not going to be very useful, and this is not going to be very wise idea these days. And on the 3rd May, Mercury and Jupiter will be together, and Mercury is symbolizing wisdom, and Jupiter is the mercy, and Al-Alim and Al-Mumin are going to be together, and our spiritual side is going to be reflected to other people around us. And if we want to do itikaf, rendezvous with the God, if we stay alone with the God, and if we pray these days, this is going to be nice. The Ramadan is coming also, and this is going to be a good opportunity about this, and helping each other, sharing, and this understanding each other will be much more better, and we must force ourselves for this. On the 5th of May, the new moon will start on 5th of May in Taurus, of course. What is the message of this? This is a message for stability and the seeking for security, for economy, cozy life, and some comfortable life. We are going to look for with new moon. But the Al-Vedut and Al-Karim will be very important. We're going to talk about the details of new moon soon. On the 6th of May, Mercury is passing to Taurus. Romanticism and romance, love, and artistic abilities are going to be at the top. Just one side will be a little bit childish, other side will be a little bit funny and happy, and we can look for some security in our life. And however, on the 6th of May, there will be two planets will have some hard position, Mars and Pluto. We have to think before we start talking. We might make some mistakes. We can speak wrongly or roughly. This can cause some trouble, of course. On the 7th of May, Venus and the Saturn will be together, and the Vedut and the Basit Latif Esmas are going to be together when we recite these asmas, these are going to be very helpful. On the 6th of May, Mercury and Uranus are conjuncting, and these two planets, when they conjunct each other, this is going to be a great position for mental activities, so we can be much more creative. Al-Alim and Al-Qayyum, Al-Kaveen asmas are going to be at the top these days. And on the 9th of May, Sun and Neptune have got a wonderful angle. This is a wonderful position for our senses. Six senses are going to work much more better. And spiritual side will be supported as well. And when we do itikaf, rendezvous with God, being alone and worshipping, praying for the Lord of the universe will be much more better, because we will feel our heart very much in peace. On the 9th of May, Venus and Jupiter having a wonderful angle, and this is going to be a good position for love and some sixth senses and the feeling and the dreaming, imagining the good things, but we should be realistic as well. So Basir and Vedut and Mumin, Semi asmas are going to be at the top. On the 11th of May, Sun and Saturn are going to have a wonderful angle as well, and the Sun, the reflecting An-Nur, and Saturn is reflecting mostly Basit and Al-Fattah. These three names are going to be good for discipline, to take some innovative good steps. On the 14th of May, Pluto and the Sun are going to have a wonderful angle, and the Sun has got a good energy, but we should consume it very carefully these days. And moreover, 14th of May, Venus and Mars having a wonderful angle. Love and sensuality are going to be at the top these days. So Al-Vedud and Rahman al-Rahim and also the Al-Hakim are going to be at the top. On the 15th of May, Mercury will be in Taurus, and we are going to feel ourselves, and we may need much more guarantee economically, and also we must size up our love and romance. On the 15th of May, Venus will be also in Taurus, and we are going to feel romance and the love and the artistic activities in our heart, and inspirations will reign if we are interested in art, and so we can be very creative at art. On the 16th of May, Mars will be inside of Cancer, Crab. So this is going to make us a little bit sensitive, and so we should be a little bit careful for our manner. We should stay calm, and we should stay away of any kind of conflicts with lovers, with any people around of us. The 17th of May, Mercury and Saturn will be in good position. Saturn will bring the discipline and the diplomacy on our mind and mentality, our decisions as well. So to support this, Basit, Latif and Fattah names are very important. On the 18th of May, Venus and Uranus are going to conjunct. So these two planets, when they conjunct each other, we may feel liberty and freedom in our feelings also. And Vedut and Qayyum names are at the top. And on the 19th of May, there is full moon, and the full moon will be in Scorpio. And so astrology, mystic things, metaphysical things, and these kind of things will be very attracted to us. Also we should be very careful spending money, and revising the budget and spending money will be a wise idea, and we're going to talk about the full moon effects soon. On the 21st of May, Sun will be in Gemini, and this is going to force us to travel and to speak openly, frankly, and it is going to cause us to learn much more. On the 21st of May, Mercury will be in Gemini also, and this is going to be very supportive for thinking detailedly and learning new things and starting new language and new courses as well. On the 22nd of Mars, and the Mars and Uranus will be together in a good position. So Halim and Qayyum names are very important, and so we must recite these names as well. On the 13th of May, Mercury and the Neptune has got a rough angle, so we should be a little bit patient for creating new things, and so it may not right time to define, to express our plans and the programs to some people, especially not right times. This is very important. On the 13th of May, Mercury and the Jupiter will have opposition. So we should think twice before we taking step. And when we take any step before we thinking deeply, so we may be regretful later on. On the 31st of May, Venus and the Saturn will have a great angle. This is going to be a wonderful position for love and for the discipline as well. And when we talk about the full moon and in the horoscopes, the full moon, as I told you, will be in Scorpio, and it is going to be in the 8th house of Aries. So the Aries people will define themselves with spiritual things, and they will try to discover new things about religion and astrology as well. And Venus is going to be also in Aries, so love and the sensuality will be at the top these days. And the Sun will be in the 2nd house of Aries, and the Sun, so Aries people should they can get new opportunities, some financial benefits. Maybe they are going to get some money or some financial benefits on the unexpected time. This can occur. And also when we look at their work and the career, they may have new messages. If they had some barriers about these things, and they must concentrate on these two items very much. And they should revise their wisdom about documentary, and they must make their things like documents, or what they're going to speak, or what they are getting ready. So then they can start a wonderful start, the wonderful beginning with Gani, Samet and El-Karim Esmas, especially in the morning time, morning prayer. Gani means rich, Samet means the God who doesn't need anything, everything, and the Karim means the generous God, the most generous God. So what we want, we should request these names of the Lord of the universe. This is going to be wonderful affection. The Aries people should be a little bit away, should stay away buying something from internet, because these days they can be deceived very easily. So while they are taking steps about that, this is going to be a wonderful idea. And when we look at the Taurus, they're going to see their the full moon effect on their 7th house. So this is going to be a new start, maybe with their wife, spouse, and the Aziz and Muiz names are very important. Also Vedut and Jami Esmas are going to be great, really. And the Gemini, the full moon will be in their 6th house. So they should be waiting for the new opening, for the health and also for the work. For having good result, they should call the God with the names Ash-Shafi and also Al-Hafiz. Ash-Shafi means the God who gives cure, and also the Hafiz means the protecting God. So the God is going to protect with the work side and the health side as well. And when we look at Cancer, the Cancer in their 5th house, this full moon will realize, and so they can start a new love and a new beginning. And this is going to be a great opportunity for expressing himself or herself. And also the Elvedut and also Karim names are important these days, Rahman and Rahim as well. And when we look at Leo, their 4th house, the full moon will be in their 4th house. So their family life, especially the father side, will be at the top. So Rahman and Rahim and the Qadir names are going to be very important these days. And the Virgo, when we look at their possession, and their this full moon will be in their 3rd house. If they have problems with their brothers and the sisters, and they can solve their problems, especially on Tuesdays. I recommend them to go to call God with Salam, As-Salam, and requesting God Sakina, as peace in heart, especially in between 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock after midnight, will be very nice. And when we look at Libra, their position, I mean, full moon will be in the 2nd house. So any kind of money and the financial benefits can come, and but also they may spend money in vain. So that is why they should call the names of God, especially Ghani and Samet. When we look at the Scorpio people, and the full moon will be in their 1st house, Scorpio people will start a wonderful starting. And since 2012, many Scorpio had seen very hard and tough times. And now, starting 2017, and also this full moon, will give them opportunity for new start, for new life. And the Sagittarius, when we look at Sagittarius, this full moon will be on their 12th house. And I kindly request them to go outside early in the morning, especially after the sunrise, 40 minutes later after the sunrise, calling God with Salam name and wishing Sakina, peace, will be a great idea. Especially I recommend them to take their right hand on their heart and to tell the Lord, "Oh my Lord, I kindly request you to give me Sakina, peace into my heart." And happiness is temporary, but peace is stable and durable. And I really want Sakina, peace in heart. And when we look at Capricorn, and Capricorn's 11th house will be enlightened by the full moon. This means about their career, there will be a new beginning, new start. And I request them to call the God with Aziz Al-Mu'iz, Rahman Ar-Rahim, especially the time in the morning time in between 11 o'clock and 12 o'clock, calling and speaking the Lord of the universe for the career and for higher position will be much more efficient. Aquarius, when we look at Aquarius, their 10th house will be very good for organizations and the career as well. By the way, I must remind Capricorn will have a good relations with friends as well. A new friendship, new beginning will start. And the Asma al-Husna is for Aquarius, Aziz and Muiz, and also Salam. And the Pisces, when we look at Pisces, their 9th house will be enlightened by the full moon. They may go some far places, far countries. They can have some travel. They can enjoy it, and they can decide about education and learning languages, learning religions, observing archaeology, and this kind of things. A wonderful opportunity. That's all for today. Thank you very much for being with us, and see you next week. Goodbye.